Nakiri, my fellow Nakiri Gumi, and welcome to my channel. I'll be your bartender for today, and I'll be making a cocktail for our lovely Ojou-sama Nakiri Ayame. Ayame has to be one of the cutest, sweetest, most adorable members of HoloLive, so it's no wonder how such a tiny Oni has such a huge grasp on the hearts of our fans. Ayame's birthday is on the 13th of December, and it is my honor to be making her this cocktail today. Happy birthday, Ayame! May your day be filled with presents and happiness, and may you be showered with delicious snacks from your loving HoloLive. Now, Ayame is an amazing FPS vtuber. She enjoys playing games such as Apex and Valorant, and has even competed in several tournaments. While her streams may be rare, that only means that every time she does stream, it's cause for celebration. Some of my most favorite moments with Ayame has to be, of course, the infamous Dochi Dochi incident. I'm certain that single clip has spawned an entire religion around her. There was also that time where she was staying with Krone, and Krone's alarm clock scared the bejesus out of her. I also enjoy just watching her appearances in Hologra. They have to be some of the most unhinged yet hilarious moments in the entire series, and there are quite a few of them. And finally, I just enjoy hearing stories about how all the HoloNam and staff members ruthlessly pamper her and shower her with food. Sasuga Ojou-sama. Now let's talk about today's cocktail and the ingredients. Ayame's color scheme is white with gradients of pink to red, just like her hair, and I wanted to incorporate that into our cocktail. Upon doing my research, I found out that some of her favorite foods include barley tea and strawberries. I'm not sure if that's still accurate, but it fits with what I'm going for today, so I'll be using that information. Now, today's cocktail is based off the classic Margarita, which is a beloved drink amongst many, but this time I'm using my Barley Shochu instead of tequila. And I have this yuzu liqueur, which I'm going to be using in place of triple sec. And we're going to need lime juice. We're using fresh lime juice because we want the white frothy color when we shake the drink. And of course we're going to need lemon bitters and saline solution. Now, to incorporate strawberries into our drink, I'm going to be using this homemade strawberry syrup. If you remember the peach syrup that we made for Sora's drink, this is basically the same thing, except I subbed out strawberries for the peaches. I'll leave a reference and the recipe in the description. And using that strawberry syrup, I made this strawberry foam. It's basically the same thing as the foam that we used in Noel's video, but made with the syrup. And it's going to have a lovely whitish, reddish color, pinkish I guess you could call it, and it'll really elevate our cocktail into the next level. Now let's make the cocktail. First, we'll be serving our drink in a coupe glass, and margaritas are traditionally served with salt on the rim. The way we do that is first we are going to pour a bunch of salt onto a plate. Next, we're going to take a wedge of fresh lime and run the wet side along the rim of our coupe glass. Now we take our wet glass and rub that wet edge along this pile of salt. Okay, now we tap the glass to get rid of the excess salt. It'll just drop off. And there we have it. We have a nice salt-rimmed glass. And remember, we're only partially rimming this glass to give the drinker an option whether to sip with or without the salt. Next, we grab our shaker and we're going to add ice. Now we take our yuzu liqueur. We're going to add 3/4 ounces of yuzu liqueur. Now we're going to add 3/4 ounce of fresh lime juice, which will be probably a couple of limes depending on how fresh and juicy they are. Now we add 1.5 ounces of our Barley Shochu. Now we add 2 dashes of lemon bitters. Now 2 drops of saline solution. Now we cap it and shake. now we take our strawberry syrup and we're going to add about 1/4 of an ounce to 1/2 an ounce into the bottom of our glass, depending on how sweet you like it. I'm going to add 1/2 an ounce because I like it really sweet, and I think it'll give more color. Now the strawberry syrup is super intense. Yeah, I can smell it just radiating out of this bottle. Okay, let's add 1/2 an ounce of the syrup to the bottom of our glass. There we go, we have a lovely red color. Now we're going to double stream our margarita into a cocktail, and it's going to disturb the bottom with our syrup. Okay, the reason why we didn't shake in this syrup with our cocktail is because I wanted to have this darker red bottom of color in our cocktail. And by pouring the cocktail over it, we're just going to get a gradient of lighter to darker. As you can see here, well, the strawberry syrup wasn't that dark to begin with, but you can see a little bit of this dark red at the bottom. Okay, now we're going to garnish with our foam. Be very careful. Behave, please. Very carefully. Float this on top of our drink. All right, that turned out pretty good. I'm surprised. Now as another garnish, I have these two bell ornaments. And if you look at Ayame's default model, she has a couple of bells on the side of her buns. And well, I couldn't figure out how to put white horns in the cocktail, so we're just gonna clip these bell ornaments on the sides of our drink. There we go. And finally, we're gonna garnish with a strawberry in the front. And there you have it. I present to you Nakirium. We have a lovely pink drink with a slight gradient towards darker red at the bottom. It's a little bit noticeable, but oh well. And we have a lovely white pinkish foam for Ayame's hair. And we have Ayame's two hair ornaments hanging off to the side. I hope I did a good job in capturing Ayame's essence for it to have earned the name Nakirium. But yeah, I think this is a very beautiful drink. I think it's up there with Noel's, but I think Noel has a bit of an edge with that clear ice cube that looks absolutely stunning in the glass. Now let's give it a taste. First, we smell the foam. Yeah, the aromas of those strawberries are so strong that I can pick it up through the foam. It covers up that egg white smell, I guess you call it, but yeah. And I think this cocktail is the first to incorporate another sensory element to it, which is sound. I can hear the jingling of the bells as I bring this cocktail up. Now let's take a sip. Whoa. Yeah, that foam is so sweet. It tastes like a meringue. I mean, it's basically a meringue, but it tastes so strongly of strawberries. Yeah, it really helps mask the alcohol smell. And of course, with the shochu, you taste whatever it's brewed from. I taste that barley quite strongly. It's almost like a strawberry iced tea right now. Strawberry iced barley tea. And of course, as you drink this, the actual cocktail, the taste of the strawberry is not that strong, but as you keep sipping it and you reach the bottom, you'll get more and more of that strawberry flavor. And the jingling of the bells just adds another sensory element to the whole thing, which is pretty cool. I didn't think about that. Let's try it with the salt, actually. I almost forgot. Oh yeah. That sour, salty flavor gives it a nice, refreshing contrast to the sweet foam and the bitterish alcohol. But yeah, it really helps you, gives you some more, refreshes your palate basically, and lets you drink more and more. So this is a pretty delicious drink, I gotta say. Yeah. Really good. I think this is one of the better tasting drinks that I've made so far, if I'm allowed to toot my own horn. Anyways, thank you for watching. Please leave your birthday wishes for Ojou-sama in the comments down below. If you have an idea for a Nakiri Ayame, please let me know. Happy birthday, Ayame. The Nakiri Gumi wish nothing but the best for our Ojou. And I hope to see you in the next video. Cheers, and thank you.